When Melania Trump traveled as First Lady of the United States in 2016, her journeys were anything but ordinary. Each trip was a masterfully coordinated operation that merged diplomacy, elegance, and unparalleled security measures. As the spouse of the president, her travel plans demanded meticulous coordination with the Secret Service, involving advanced security protocols, motorcades, and sometimes even Air Force support. Whether attending high-profile global summits or championing her signature Be Best initiative, every detail of her itinerary was crafted with precision. From armored vehicles and secure logistics to temporary airspace closures, Mrs. Trump's travels exemplified the grandeur and sophistication expected of an American First Lady, showcasing a unique blend of poise and purpose on the world stage. So, what made her journeys a perfect blend of security, elegance, and purpose? Let's explore with us right after this. The special way Melania Trump travels. Before her tenure as First Lady, Melania Trump maintained a relatively private life, staying largely under the radar as simply Mrs. Trump. However, her life took a dramatic turn when her husband, Donald Trump, won the 2016 presidential election. Stepping into the role of First Lady, Melania faced the challenges and responsibilities that came with her new position, from managing the daily activities tied to the presidency to participating in official trips. Her life became a whirlwind of high-profile engagements and rigorous schedules. Her travel habits, in particular, became a subject of intense public interest, showcasing the intricate demands of being FLOTUS. One of Melania Trump's most discussed decisions came at the start of her husband's presidency when she chose to remain in New York City instead of relocating to Washington, D.C. This decision was driven by her commitment to their son, Barron Trump, and her wish for him to complete his school term at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, an elite institution in Manhattan. While this choice highlighted her role as a devoted mother, it also presented significant logistical and financial challenges for the Secret Service and other security agencies. Securing Trump Tower, where Melania and Barron resided, required an elaborate coordination of resources, including managing traffic disruptions, deploying additional personnel, and setting up a secure perimeter in the heart of bustling New York City. The frequent travel between New York and Washington, D.C. added layers of complexity and cost to her life as First Lady. Each trip required the use of government aircraft equipped with advanced security and communication systems, alongside a full security detail. These measures ensured her safety, but also inflated the expenses associated with her travels. Maintaining secure environments in both cities stretched resources, drawing criticism from some who questioned the financial burden on taxpayers. While many sympathized with Melania's maternal priorities, others debated the necessity and cost-effectiveness of her choice. Throughout her time as First Lady, Melania's travel arrangements underscored the high stakes and meticulous planning involved in ensuring her security. Like the President, the First Lady's travel demands an extraordinary level of preparation. Solo trips, domestic engagements, and international visits all required the same level of scrutiny and coordination. The costs of these trips, while essential, often became a point of contention, fueling public discourse about the expenditures associated with her role. At the heart of these operations was the Secret Service, an elite agency responsible for the safety of the First Family. The agency left no detail unaddressed, conducting extensive risk assessments for each destination. These evaluations included analyzing potential threats, coordinating with local law enforcement, and establishing secure motorcade routes. The Secret Service worked hand-in-hand with the White House Military Office, which managed the logistical aspects of travel, including transportation, accommodations, and communication systems. Melania Trump's tenure as First Lady revealed the immense complexity behind the scenes of her public life. Her travel habits, decisions, and the logistical demands they entailed showcased the intricate balance between personal priorities and public responsibilities. While her time in the role was not without controversy, it highlighted the detailed and costly measures required to ensure the safety and functionality of the First Family, a testament to the unique challenges faced by those in the highest echelons of American governance. Presidential travel is a logistical masterpiece, and one of its most visible elements is the motorcade, a meticulously coordinated convoy of vehicles that ensures the president's safe and efficient transportation. At the heart of this convoy is the presidential limousine, famously known as the Beast. This state-of-the-art vehicle is a marvel of engineering designed to withstand a wide range of threats, equipped with bulletproof glass, reinforced armor, and a sealed cabin to protect against chemical and biological attacks. The beast represents the pinnacle of security and technology. Beyond its robust defenses, it also features advanced communication systems, allowing the president to remain connected to critical operations at all times. The motorcade includes a fleet of specialized vehicles, each serving a unique purpose. Secret Service SUVs provide additional layers of protection, while an ambulance ensures medical assistance is always nearby. A communications vehicle keeps the president linked to national and global affairs, regardless of location. The convoy is staffed by highly trained Secret Service agents skilled in defensive driving and tactical maneuvers. These professionals maintain constant vigilance, scanning for potential threats and prepared to act instantly to neutralize any danger. Their efforts, combined with a seamless rotation of shifts, guarantee that the president is safeguarded around the clock, whether traveling across a city or across the country. Air travel is a cornerstone of presidential logistics, with Air Force One serving as the centerpiece of this critical operation. This heavily modified Boeing 747 is more than just an aircraft. It is a mobile command center, equipped with cutting-edge communication systems that allow the president to lead the nation seamlessly from 3,500 feet. Its state-of-the-art technology ensures secure and uninterrupted communications with military leaders, government officials, and international allies. Staffed by an elite crew of pilots, flight attendants, and military aides, all trained to handle emergencies with precision, Air Force One is a symbol of power and preparedness. Beyond its technical sophistication, the aircraft includes features like advanced defense mechanisms to counter missile threats, ensuring the president's safety in the skies. Coordinating presidential air travel is a monumental task involving a vast network of government agencies. The Secret Service, White House Military Office, Department of Defense, Federal Aviation Administration, and Department of Homeland Security collaborate meticulously to secure every aspect of the journey. When the First Lady travels abroad, the complexity of logistics and security escalates significantly. The Secret Service deploys advanced teams to scout locations, assess potential threats, and establish secure environments for her arrival. These efforts often require collaboration with foreign security agencies, ensuring that protection protocols meet the highest standards. At the same time, the State Department works closely with the Secret Service to uphold diplomatic etiquette and maintain the dignity of the office. From start to finish, the planning reflects the gravity of the roles and responsibilities held by those representing the nation. The seamless orchestration of these efforts underscores the immense significance of safeguarding the presidency and ensuring the continuous functioning of leadership, regardless of location. The Secret Service, in coordination with a vast network of government agencies, ensures that individuals like Melania Trump as First Lady can travel safely and efficiently while representing the United States on the global stage. This complex and meticulous operation highlights the power and prestige associated with the presidency. Every aspect of travel is a carefully choreographed endeavor designed to uphold the dignity and security of the office, drawing global attention as a symbol of American leadership and ingenuity. The intricate systems in place are a testament to the nation's commitment to safeguarding its leaders, whether traveling domestically or internationally. For shorter journeys, Marine One, the call sign for any United States Marine Corps aircraft carrying the president, takes center stage. Typically a Sikorsky VH-71 helicopter, Marine One is equipped with state-of-the-art navigation and communication systems, as well as advanced defensive countermeasures to neutralize potential threats. The helicopter's ability to bypass urban traffic congestion by landing in secure locations, such as the White House lawn, offers unparalleled efficiency. The sight of Marine One taking off or landing is not only a logistical feat but also a captivating spectacle that symbolizes the reach and capability of American executive power. One such instance occurred in May 2019 when Melania Trump accompanied her husband, then President Donald Trump, on a state visit to Japan. This high-profile trip was part of a broader mission to strengthen diplomatic ties between the United States and Japan. The itinerary was packed with engagements, from formal meetings with Japanese dignitaries to attending a state banquet hosted by Emperor Naruhito. Amidst the political and cultural exchanges, Melania's dietary habits unexpectedly drew attention, shedding light on her health-conscious lifestyle. Her openness about maintaining a disciplined eating regimen during the trip provided a rare glimpse into her personal approach to wellness. As a former model, Melania Trump has long prioritized health and wellness, adhering to a diet rich in organic foods, fruits, and vegetables. Her disciplined approach reflects not only a personal commitment to fitness, but also a broader lifestyle philosophy that emphasizes balance and mindfulness. Japan, with its rich culinary traditions, presented her with a unique challenge. For someone with specific dietary preferences, navigating such an intricate culinary landscape required both adaptability and respect for local customs. The state banquet hosted by Emperor Naruhito exemplified the delicate balance Melania had to maintain. The menu featured traditional Japanese dishes, each a masterpiece of preparation and presentation. For Melania, this was an opportunity to demonstrate diplomatic grace while staying true to her health principles. She chose dishes that aligned with her dietary needs without compromising the cultural significance of the meal. Her willingness to embrace local flavors, albeit with modifications, highlighted her adaptability and respect for the host nation's traditions. Melania's approach to her diet during the Japan visit was a testament to her ability to balance personal discipline with cultural immersion. By navigating the complexities of Japanese cuisine with tact and openness, she showcased a relatable side of her public persona. Her efforts resonated with many, as they demonstrated the challenge of maintaining personal values while embracing new experiences. This balance of health-conscious living and cultural diplomacy is a skill that many travelers aspire to achieve, further cementing her image as a poised and adaptable global figure. How the First Lady is protected. The First Lady's role within the presidential administration is both influential and highly protected, with security measures extending to every aspect of her life. Melania Trump, like her predecessors, adhered to a strict set of rules while living in the White House, some administrative, others precautionary. Among these, one of the more unusual but critical rules was the prohibition against opening windows. This measure is not just symbolic of the high level of security surrounding the First Family, it is an essential safeguard. Former First Lady Michelle Obama once shared a personal anecdote about this rule, recounting how her daughter Sasha attempted to open a White House window only to be quickly stopped. Years after leaving the White House, Obama described the simple act of opening a window again as a liberating experience, highlighting the level of security-driven restriction that comes with the role. The prohibition on opening windows is not merely ceremonial, it is rooted in serious safety concerns. In 2011, an attacker fired several shots at the White House with a semi-automatic rifle, striking a window pane, and the roof. While none of the bullets penetrated the fortified windows, the incident underscores the necessity of such measures. The White House itself is a fortress, equipped with advanced protective features, including bullet-resistant glass to safeguard its occupants. These measures ensure that even in the face of direct threats, the First Family remains secure, emphasizing the unparalleled level of security that accompanies the presidency. During her time as First Lady, Melania Trump's restricted lifestyle often drew comparisons to her counterparts abroad. One such instance occurred during the 2018 visit of French First Lady Brigitte Macron. Macron shared her observations about Melania's constrained existence compared to her freer lifestyle in Paris, noting that Melania could not open windows or step outside freely. These restrictions, while surprising to outsiders, reflect the gravity of the First Lady's position. Beyond the window rule, another significant limitation was Melania's inability to drive, a privilege she relinquished upon becoming First Lady, as all First Ladies are assigned lifetime Secret Service protection following their spouse's inauguration. The White House itself is a symbol of security and resilience, with layers of defenses built into its very structure. Inside, sophisticated security measures ensure the safety of the President and First Family against a range of potential threats. One of the most advanced systems in place is the network of pressure pads discreetly installed beneath the floors throughout the building. These sensors provide real-time data on movements within the White House, serving a dual purpose: detecting unauthorized access and allowing security personnel to track the President's location at all times. In a building spanning 6 stories and over 5,500 square feet, housing hundreds of staff members and hosting daily visitors, such technology is essential. The pressure pads, in essence, function like a real-time surveillance map of the White House, akin to a modern-day Marauder's map. Security personnel receive continuous updates on the movements of key individuals, ensuring that any deviation from expected patterns is immediately flagged and investigated. This capability is critical in maintaining the safety and operational integrity of the White House. Coupled with the fortified physical structure, these internal defenses highlight the extraordinary lengths taken to protect the president and first family, reinforcing the unique and demanding environment in which they live and work. Protecting the president against potential poisoning attempts is a critical aspect of White House internal security, underscoring the seriousness of modern-day threats to national leadership. Despite advancements in technology and security, the possibility of assassination by poison remains a genuine concern. To counter this, the White House employs a team of food testers whose sole responsibility is to ensure that every meal served to the president is safe. This practice, rooted in historical precedents reminiscent of medieval monarchs, involves tasting the president's food prior to serving it to check for any signs of tampering or contamination. The Secret Service plays a central role in safeguarding the president's meals, meticulously overseeing every stage of food preparation. This includes ensuring that all ingredients are sourced from trusted suppliers and maintaining strict control over the preparation process. The security and screening measures for visitors to the White House are among the most rigorous in the world, ensuring that every individual granted access to the historic residence is thoroughly vetted. Although the White House welcomes approximately 300 visitors daily, only a select few are permitted to enter its interior. Prospective visitors must submit their applications at least 21 days in advance, allowing ample time for detailed background checks. This comprehensive vetting process involves examining employment history, previous addresses, criminal records, and affiliations with any potentially threatening groups. These measures ensure that the safety of the president, first family, and staff is never compromised. Outside the White House, an intricate web of perimeter defenses and surveillance systems creates a formidable barrier against potential threats. Among the most advanced of these defenses are state-of-the-art infrared sensors capable of detecting even the faintest heat signatures. These sensors cover the entire White House compound, extending their invisible reach both across the skies and beneath the ground. Remarkably sensitive, they can distinguish between a human intruder and harmless wildlife such as birds or squirrels. Complementing the ground-based defenses is the White House's airspace security, which is among the most advanced in the world. The airspace over Washington, D.C. is a strict no-fly zone, and any unauthorized aircraft that veers too close to the White House faces immediate consequences. Ronald Reagan National Airport, located nearby, operates under tight coordination with security teams, and any aircraft straying from its predetermined flight path receives a stern and singular warning. Failure to comply triggers the activation of the White House's surface-to-air missile defense system, a network of missile launchers strategically placed around the compound to intercept airborne threats from any direction. Though the exact locations of these systems are classified, it is widely rumored that advanced Avenger missile systems are stationed on the White House roof, alongside laser-based scanning technology capable of detecting airborne objects from a mile away. The White House's ground-level defenses are equally formidable. Encircling the compound is a robust 11-foot steel fence, equipped with pressure-sensitive technology that alerts security personnel to any attempt to climb or tamper with it. Designed with sharp, pointed ends to deter climbers, the fence stands as the first line of defense. Beyond this physical barrier, strategically placed concrete and steel vehicle barricades ensure that no unauthorized vehicle can breach the perimeter. These barriers are capable of halting even high-speed vehicles, acting as modern-day moats to protect the residents. When the First Lady is on vacation. Ever wondered if the President and First Lady of the United States ever find time to relax amidst the weight of leading a nation? While the demands of the presidency are all-consuming, history reveals that even the most dedicated leaders have sought moments of respite. The concept of presidential vacations is as old as the office itself, with each commander-in-chief finding unique ways to balance leadership responsibilities with personal well-being. while John Adams set an early precedent in 1799 by spending 7 months in Quincy, Massachusetts, attending to his ailing wife, an example of how personal and national duties often intertwine. For First Ladies, balancing public and private life comes with its own set of challenges, as seen with Melania Trump. Before assuming her role as First Lady, she enjoyed a life of luxury and exclusive getaways, often retreating to places like Mar-a-Lago. However, her reserved nature meant that she occasionally opted out of traditional presidential vacation spots such as Camp David. Today, while the First Lady visited the secluded retreat a few times, she was notably absent during key moments, including a getaway weekend in 2018 and Thanksgiving in 2020. Her absence was not due to security concerns, as Camp David has evolved into one of the most secure locations in the world. Over the years, the retreat has been equipped with state-of-the-art security systems and luxurious amenities, ensuring it serves both as a serene escape and a fully operational command center. A presidential visit to Camp David is no casual affair. It is a meticulously coordinated operation involving multiple layers of security and logistics. Upon the president's approach, specialized teams spring into action. The crash crew stands ready to respond to any helicopter emergencies, while the fire crew ensures that potential fire hazards are swiftly addressed. A contingent of Marines greets the president upon arrival, facilitating a seamless transition from Marine 1 to the retreat. The nearby town of Thurmont plays a critical role in supporting Camp David's operations. In advance of the president's arrival, local residents are informed of road closures and disruptions through their newspaper, while the Federal Aviation Administration expands the no-fly zone around the retreat from 3 to 10 miles, ensuring the airspace remains secure. Despite the layers of security and protocol surrounding presidential and first family travel, these escapes are essential for recharging and reflection. Camp David exemplifies the balance between maintaining the highest level of security and offering a place for leaders to connect with nature, family, and themselves. It stands as a testament to the dual demands of the presidency, a role that requires both relentless dedication and moments of respite to carry the immense responsibilities of leading the free world. So, what is life truly like for Barron Trump, the son of Melania Trump? With a family fortune that rivals the GDP of small nations, the luxurious lifestyle of America's former first son, Barron Trump, is a dazzling display of opulence, extravagance, and unimaginable wealth. From private jet rides to lavish mansions and exclusive access to the world's most elite events, Barron's life is a continuous spectacle of grandeur and excess. Join us as we take a closer look at the astonishing world of Barron Trump, where even the wildest dreams are simply another day in the life of the young Trump heir. The luxurious lifestyle of Barron Trump, born on March 20, 2006, in New York City, Barron Trump's life has been nothing short of a modern-day fairy tale. With half-siblings much older than him, ranging from ages 13 to 28, Barron grew up as the baby of the family and was effectively raised as an only child. His father, Donald Trump, a well-known real estate mogul with an estimated net worth of $7.5 billion, gained widespread fame through his business ventures and the reality TV show The Apprentice. His mother, Melania Trump, is a former model who became First Lady of the United States. Together, they provided Barron with a life of unapologetic luxury and extravagance. Growing up in the heart of Manhattan, Barron Trump's early years were spent in the opulent Trump Tower, an iconic skyscraper on Fifth Avenue. Unlike most children, Barron had an entire floor of the high-rise to himself, a personal playground of unimaginable luxury. It was a life of unparalleled indulgence, where every whim was fulfilled, and no desire was out of reach. This extravagant lifestyle allowed him to explore his interests and hobbies without limitations, surrounded by a world of privilege. The Trump family's immense wealth and influence also granted Barron unique experiences beyond the reach of most children. He spent quality time with his father at their Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida. Often referred to as the Winter White House, this sprawling property features world-class amenities, including a golf course, swimming pools, and private beaches. Barron and his father enjoyed playing golf, dining together, and creating family memories in this lavish and serene setting. Barron Trump's introduction to the public spotlight began almost immediately after his birth. In May 2006, just 2 months old, he made his television debut on The Oprah Winfrey Show, captivating audiences as Donald and Melania Trump proudly introduced their newborn to the world. During an exclusive interview conducted by Oprah's longtime friend Gayle King, Donald and Melania shared their joy and insights about parenting. When asked about having a baby again after so many years, Donald beamed with pride and spoke of the happiness and fulfillment Barron had brought to the family.
Do you want to go back? Do you want to go back to them, or do you want to stay with Donald Trump?
Trump.
Melania, equally radiant, described Donald's hands-on approach as a father, mentioning how he would spend mornings with Barron, watching television and reading newspapers. Though Barron was quite fussy during the interview, his endearing presence captured the world's attention, marking the beginning of his life in the public eye. The origin of Barron's name also became a topic of conversation. Donald shared that he had always loved the name but had never had the opportunity to use it until Barron's birth. This early television appearance made it clear that Barron's life would be anything but ordinary. As the son of a billionaire businessman and a former supermodel, Barron was destined to grow up under a spotlight that highlighted the opulence and extravagance surrounding his life. Barron Trump's estimated net worth as of 2024 is an impressive $60 million, an amount most people could only dream of seeing in their lifetime. And the remarkable part is, he didn't have to lift a finger to earn it. This fortune is the result of his family's vast wealth and savvy investments. Not to mention Barron's trust fund, which serves as a treasure chest brimming with luxurious assets. Among them are properties like a 10,000 square foot mansion in Palm Beach, Florida, and a sprawling 30-acre estate in Bedminster, New Jersey. The mansion in Florida is located on the same estate as his father's Mar-a-Lago resort, with an estimated value of around $10 million, though some media outlets place its worth at an astonishing $250 million. Meanwhile, the 30-acre estate in Bedminster is estimated at $19 million and includes a 7,000 square foot mansion, a golf course, and a swimming pool, providing Barron with a lavish and expansive retreat. But that's not all. Barron also holds stakes in some of the most prominent tech companies in the world. His portfolio includes shares in Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple, Meta Platforms, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan Chase, United Health Group, Home Depot, and Visa. It's like having a piece of every lucrative pie out there. With 25% of his trust fund invested in these high-profile stocks, Barron's wealth is poised to grow at an astonishing rate. When it comes to Barron Trump's luxurious lifestyle, even his early childhood was marked by a level of opulence that most can only dream of. As the youngest of the Trump children, Barron was destined to experience the finest things money could buy, and his parents, Donald and Melania Trump, made sure of it. One of the most extravagant gifts he received as a newborn was a golden baby carriage, a gift from none other than Ellen DeGeneres. Imagine being pushed around in a pram made of gold. This lavish gift set the tone for Barron's early years, where luxury was not just present but was the standard. The golden baby carriage was more than a symbol of wealth. It was a statement of the extravagant lifestyle that awaited Barron. Barron's home environment was equally extravagant. He spent his early years in the Trump Tower penthouse, a triplex apartment that epitomizes luxury. Located on Fifth Avenue in New York City, Trump Tower is an iconic building, and its penthouse is the crown jewel. Lavishly adorned with marble and gold, the penthouse is like a mansion in the sky, offering stunning views of Central Park and the Manhattan skyline. In this opulent setting, Barron had an entire floor to himself. Yes, an entire floor. While most children are thrilled with their own bedroom, Barron had a nursery, living room, kitchen, and quarters for his mother and nannies, all on his private floor. The nursery was designed in the opulent Louis XIV style, featuring intricate designs and luxurious furnishings, truly a space fit for a young prince. Melania Trump, Barron's mother, was deeply involved in creating this lavish environment, taking great pride in ensuring that Barron had the very best of everything. One of the most astounding aspects of Barron's early life was his skincare routine. In 2013, Melania launched her own skincare line, which included a caviar-infused moisturizer called Caviar Complex C6. But this wasn't just any moisturizer, it was a high-end product designed for ultimate luxury. Melania later revealed that she applied the caviar-infused moisturizer to Barron every night, covering him from head to toe. Imagine a 7-year-old being pampered with such an extravagant skincare routine. If applying caviar moisturizer after your child's bath isn't the epitome of luxury, then we're not sure what is. Barron's early childhood was a mix of opulent living and meticulous care. The golden baby carriage, the dedicated floor in the Trump Tower penthouse, and the caviar-infused moisturizer were just the beginning. As the heir to a vast fortune, Barron's upbringing reflected a level of luxury few can imagine. Yet Melania Trump, a devoted mother, took a hands-on approach to his early education. She often emphasized the importance of being present and actively involved in Barron's life. Melania made it clear that she wanted to be a full-time mom, guiding him through every step of his learning journey. From ABCs to algebra, she was determined to give Barron the best start in life, leaving no detail to chance. Melania even took on the responsibility of homeschooling him, teaching him essential skills in multiple languages, including Czech, Slovenian and French, possibly even more that haven't been publicly disclosed. Thanks to lessons from his mother and grandparents, Barron grew up speaking Slovenian fluently and enjoying traditional Slovenian dishes, especially those made by his late grandmother, Amalia Knovs. He also learned French at a young age, further showcasing his linguistic abilities. Melania's dedication to her son's education was evident in every aspect of their daily life, ensuring that Barron received a well-rounded and enriched upbringing. As Barron grew older, it became inevitable that he would attend a traditional school. Melania made sure he had access to the best resources and opportunities available, which is why Barron's early education was equally remarkable. Before moving to the White House, Barron attended Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School on Manhattan's Upper West Side, an elite institution known for its rigorous academics and emphasis on creativity. In his final year there, Barron even took his entire class on a field trip to Washington, D.C. Imagine 80 kids, teachers, and Secret Service agents piling onto buses to tour the nation's capital, quite the unforgettable class outing. Next, Barron attended St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland, where the annual tuition was an eye-popping $50,000. For the Trump family, however, it was a small price to pay for a top-tier education. St. Andrews provided Barron with a sense of normalcy amidst the extraordinary circumstances of his life. He had the chance to make friends, participate in school activities, and focus on his studies, all while living in one of the most iconic residences in the world. After leaving the White House, Barron switched to Oxbridge Academy in Florida in 2021. Although slightly less expensive at $38,000 a year, it was still a prestigious choice for continuing his education.
William Trump.
Now that Barron has recently completed high school, it's clear that education will remain a top priority for the Trump family. With Oxbridge Academy's reputation for an annual 100% college acceptance rate, half of the graduates attending a top 100 U.S. university or a top 50 liberal arts college, it's safe to assume that securing a spot at a prestigious college will be fairly straightforward for Barron. Donald Trump's election to the U.S. presidency in 2016 brought an entirely new level of public exposure to the family. However, Barron did not immediately move to Washington, D.C. He stayed at Trump Tower in New York with his mother for nearly the first 5 months of his father's presidency, finishing out the school year before relocating to the White House in the summer of 2017. On June 11, 2017, Barron and Melania moved into the White House, with Barron being just 11 years old at the time. This move was a historic moment, as Barron became the first son of a president to reside in the White House since John F. Kennedy Jr. in 1963. Moving from Trump Tower to the White House was like transitioning from an upscale penthouse to an opulent palace, but Barron took it all in stride. He adjusted to his new surroundings effortlessly, as if moving into a dream bedroom, which, to be fair, it absolutely was. One of the most talked about aspects of Barron's life in the White House was his personalized bedroom. It was nothing short of legendary, a high-tech paradise tailored to Barron's preferences. Unlike any other first child, Barron had a room customized to suit his tastes and needs. The design featured a sleek, modern aesthetic with stylish furniture, state-of-the-art technology, and a gaming setup that any teenager would envy. This wasn't just a bedroom, it was a sanctuary where Barron could retreat and escape the pressures of his unique life. The White House itself boasts amenities that rival those of the most luxurious resorts, and Barron had access to all of them. One of his favorite spots was the private home theater, where he could watch the latest movies in comfort and style. The theater, complete with plush seating and an advanced sound system, provided Barron with an unparalleled cinematic experience. It was a place where he could relax and enjoy some downtime, away from the public eye and the pressures that came with being part of the first family. Another favorite spot for Barron was the swimming pool. The White House pool, beloved by many first families, was a perfect place for Barron to unwind and enjoy some leisure time. Whether he was swimming laps or simply relaxing by the pool, it provided a much-needed escape from the demands of his daily life. The pool area also served as a space where Barron could spend quality time with friends and family, making it a hub for both activity and relaxation. The White House bowling alley was another unique feature that offered endless entertainment for Barron and his friends. Located in the basement of the White House, it was a spot where Barron could enjoy some friendly competition and have fun. This unique perk was one of many that set his life apart from other children his age. The bowling alley quickly became a favorite hangout where Barron could bond with friends and create lasting memories. Despite the opulence and privilege of living in the White House, Barron's parents were determined to provide him with a sense of normalcy. Melania Trump, in particular, was very protective of her son and often spoke about her efforts to shield him from the negative aspects of fame. She remained deeply involved in his daily life, making sure he had a balanced routine that included school, play, and family time. One of the most notable aspects of Barron's life in the White House was the high level of security and privacy surrounding him. As the president's son, Barron was constantly accompanied by Secret Service agents to ensure his safety. This level of protection was both a necessity and a symbol of his unique status, allowing him to move about freely and enjoy life without the constant concern for security threats. Interestingly, Barron continued to benefit from U.S. Secret Service protection even after his father left the White House in 2021. At almost 15 years old, Barron was entitled to this top-notch security until he turned 16, in accordance with federal law. His parents, on the other hand, will receive Secret Service protection for their entire lives. Barron Trump's fashion and public opinion moving away from the luxurious schools and homes that Barron Trump has lived in. It's clear that this billionaire heir is also making a name for himself in the world of fashion. Barron's fashion sense has been a topic of admiration since he first stepped into the public eye, and it's no surprise. With a former supermodel like Melania Trump as his mother, Barron was practically destined to become a fashion icon. Melania's sharp eye for style ensured that her son was always impeccably dressed, making an impression wherever he went. Barron's fashion journey began at a young age. One of his earliest public appearances was at his father's presidential inauguration in January 2017. At just 10 years old, Barron made a striking impression in a navy blue suit paired with a crisp white button-down shirt and a silk navy tie. His perfectly styled hair and polished look set the tone for his future fashion choices, emphasizing his preference for refined, formal attire. Throughout his father's presidency, Barron was often seen at official events, consistently dressed in high-quality ensembles that reflected his family's opulent lifestyle. Whether attending state dinners or accompanying his parents on official trips, Barron's wardrobe choices always exuded sophistication. His preference for classic, timeless pieces such as tailored suits and crisp dress shirts underscored his mature and elegant sense of style. One of Barron's most notable outfits was the $10,000 black suit he wore to the White House State Dinner, in honor of French President Emmanuel Macron in 2018. His wardrobe is clearly a blend of high-end and classic brands, and he has often been seen in suits and ties from designers like Ralph Lauren and Brooks Brothers. However, Barron's fashion sense isn't limited to formal attire. He has also been seen in more casual outfits that still manage to make a statement. During vacations and more relaxed public appearances, Barron has been spotted wearing cotton t-shirts, shorts, and comfortable sneakers, carefully selected to reflect his distinctive style. One memorable casual look was during a family vacation in 2019, when the Trumps returned from their Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida. Barron stepped off Air Force One wearing khaki pants, a white polo shirt, a bright red jacket, and beige New Balance sneakers. His puffy red coat stood out against his parents' more neutral attire, showcasing that Barron isn't afraid to experiment with his wardrobe and add a bold pop of color. Barron's fashion evolution has undoubtedly been shaped by his family's luxurious lifestyle. Growing up in the public eye, he was exposed to high fashion from a young age, and his mother, Melania, always ensured that he was dressed in designer clothes that often matched her elegant style. This influence is evident in Barron's preference for high-quality, well-tailored pieces that reflect his family's wealth and status. As Barron has grown older, his fashion choices have continued to evolve. In August 2020, at just 14 years old, Barron impressed onlookers with a retro-inspired outfit reminiscent of the 1950s. Stepping off Air Force One, he looked every bit like a fashion model in a red, white, and blue-trimmed bomber jacket by the luxury brand Moncler, paired with black jeans and black leather shoes. This stylish ensemble highlighted Barron's ability to accessorize and make bold fashion statements, showcasing his evolving sense of style. When it comes to accessories, Barron Trump has a penchant for luxury watches. He's been seen sporting some impressive timepieces, such as a Rolex Submariner, a watch that certainly doesn't come cheap, with prices starting at $10,000. But when you're a Trump, keeping up appearances is part of the deal. He has also been spotted wearing an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, a sleek and sporty watch with a price tag starting at $20,000. And if that wasn't enough, Barron has been seen with a Patek Philippe Nautilus, a watch whose value starts at $30,000, with prices varying significantly based on the model. Given his impressive wardrobe and effortless style, speculation about Barron's potential future in the fashion industry seems warranted. With his height, good looks, and family connections, Barron has all the ingredients to become a future fashion icon. Whether he decides to follow in his mother's footsteps and pursue a career in fashion remains to be seen. For now, Barron Trump continues to impress with his impeccable style while maintaining a low-key presence and enjoying the finer things in life. Barron Trump's public appearances have always been a subject of great interest and fascination. As the youngest son of a former president, his presence at various events often captures media attention and sparks public curiosity. One of his most recent notable appearances was during Easter 2024 at the Mar-a-Lago Club, the luxurious resort owned by his father, Donald Trump. This event, like many others, offered a glimpse into Barron's opulent lifestyle and highlighted his interactions within high society, underscoring the public's ongoing fascination with him. These moments continue to intrigue people, showcasing the unique blend of privilege and normalcy that defines Barron's life. The Easter dinner at Mar-a-Lago was a lavish affair attended by high-profile guests and members of the Trump family. Barron, standing tall and bearing a striking resemblance to his father, was a prominent figure at the event. His height, which has been frequently discussed in the media, adds to his commanding presence, making him easily recognizable in any crowd. Dressed in an impeccably tailored black suit with a yellow tie, Barron exuded sophistication and elegance, embodying the high standards of the Trump family. Mar-a-Lago, renowned for its lavish setting and exclusive membership, provided the perfect backdrop for the Easter celebration. With its expansive grounds, luxurious amenities, and opulent decor, the resort stands as a symbol of the Trump family's wealth and status. Barron's presence at such an event underscores his place within elite circles and the luxurious lifestyle he enjoys. The media coverage of the event was extensive, with numerous outlets capturing images and videos of Barron and his family participating in the festivities. Photos and videos from the celebration showed Barron alongside his parents throughout the event. In one clip, he was seen seated next to his mother, chatting with guests while waiting for the meal to be served, while his father stood nearby, conversing with others. This Easter appearance was far from an isolated event, as Barron has made several notable public appearances over the years, each offering a glimpse into different aspects of his life and personality. These appearances have not only introduced Barron to the national stage but also highlighted his evolving role within the Trump family. Beyond the lavish parties and impeccable suits, Barron Trump is also a sports enthusiast with a particular passion for soccer. He has been an Arsenal Football Club fan since he was seen wearing an Arsenal shirt in the White House garden back in 2017. Barron has also pursued soccer actively, playing for DC United's under-12 team and the Arlington Soccer Association's under-14 team. Meanwhile, his father, Donald Trump, has shown strong support for Barron's budding soccer career. Reports suggest that Trump has praised Barron to the president of FIFA and introduced him to prominent soccer stars. Clearly, Trump is a proud dad who wants to help Barron succeed in the sport he loves. After all, being Barron Trump, son of the US president, means receiving FIFA World Cup souvenirs directly from Vladimir Putin, getting to hang out with famous players like Wayne Rooney, and even having your sports ambitions mentioned at press conferences. These special perks, combined with his rare public appearances, have placed Barron under public scrutiny. As he has grown older, Barron's transition into adulthood has become a focal point for both the media and the public. Turning 18 in March 2024 marked a significant milestone not only for Barron himself, but also for how the world perceives him. No longer just the youngest child of the Trump family in the shadow of his famous parents, Barron is now stepping into his own spotlight. A former NBC executive recently suggested that now that Barron Trump is an adult, he is no longer off limits to public criticism. This statement sparked a wave of online commentary, with many asserting that Barron was now fair game for critique and, inevitably, ridicule. One significant development after Barron turned 18 was his announcement as a Florida delegate to the Republican National Convention. This move pushed him further into the political spotlight, an arena long dominated by his father. Despite the increased attention, Barron appeared unfazed, seeming prepared to carve out his own space in the political sphere. Donald Trump has previously mentioned that Barron is interested in politics and often offers his father advice. This budding interest could hint at a future political career, following in his father's footsteps. However, in an unexpected turn of events, Barron chose not to support his father's campaign for the Republican presidential nomination as a delegate, citing prior commitments. This surprising decision came just before Barron graduated from Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach, Florida. As Barron enters adulthood, the opulent lifestyle he has always known will undoubtedly continue. From designer clothes to lavish estates, his life is a testament to the immense wealth and privilege of the Trump family.